All right. Hello, Geminis, and welcome. Thank you guys for taking the time to tune in. I believe this is number 5, your 5th monthly message now, working with these particular cards. All right. Thank you guys. Welcome if you're new, and thank you for some of you who are returning. As always, use your own intuition and discernment. Don't forget to make sure you have airflow going if you're burning stuff, okay? Because we had quite a shocking thing happen. All right. And this may not resonate for every single person. I do multiple videos per sign per month, so you can also check out your other placements. I got your Sag energy in this one, Capricorn as well, and Aquarius, Aries. Okay, so you can have this in your chart, be dealing with them. These can be people in your life, birthdays, anniversaries, death days. Oh boy, here we go. We got it firing up. We are raising the vibration. I do have the Sage going as well. And I forgot to mention, I actually did a full cleansing of my own self and energy. Taurus energy had been there as well. Virgo, Libra. This could be different. I did see 56 real spotlighted, 65, 56, 56 safety. Whether this is safety is there. Okay, I'm making sure this doesn't get too crazy. I do not want the fire alarm going off again. That was some crazy shit. It's never done that. Maybe one other time when I was first doing this. So names, guys. The weirdest thing. So we have something different. I sat down. The sun is out. It's beautiful. Before I forget, I saw someone being 67 or born in 67, or maybe for 6-7 Geminis. The Aries energy. So I'm getting a bit different Aries energy, 324. Sag energy, 1122, 1123. The 23rds were real spotlighted. Maybe 223. I don't know. So some of this, when we can see this, when you're tuning in now, understanding even we have Mercury retrograde in Piscean energy at the end of the month, 226, but 225 had been spotlighted. 222 was there for you guys in the previous ones as well. The Sag energy, 1206, 1207, 1123, like I said. Also Capricorn, 1223. I feel like I should blow this out. It's getting too big. Yeah. Oh, someone's flame is getting a little bit too big. Okay, let's not get it. All right, this is the Palo Santos. I already did some staging. I actually did the cleansing off of myself, so you do that as well. We're cleaning the trash out, clearing the trash out. Because there was a warning, okay? You have someone from their past, whether there's a deep past life connection, but a betrayal, okay? Okay, this is, yeah, imagine that. So we're looking into that future energy, and that's what we see, okay? So that's how we can look into that and then take different steps or recognize it, okay? Who this is. This needs to be cleared for your energy, okay? And someone, potentially for some of you, it's someone you used to work with or they don't have a job. For some of you, it's family, okay? Some of you, it's the same. Some of you, it's neighbors. Some of it's friends. So I started watching a show in between. So some of you tuned in at the, oh my gosh, it's so smoky. But I have the window open. Make sure you have airflow, 2 different windows even. A lot of raising the vibration here with this one. I started watching a show. So there's like certain shows I can't watch with my husband. And I'm saying that because he doesn't want to, just like there's some things I don't want to watch with him. And he was like resting. So I was like, oh, I'm going to watch this again. So I'm like continuing a show. Wayward, Netflix. So I got some movies. Also last night, even some Aries energy too, Libra energy, but and Stephen King. So new shows to watch or something. All right. Also, the sun is out. There's a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. And then just chilling like a villain. The sun, like, man, it's very beautiful. Okay, grab your coffee, your tea, your water. I'm still working with the yogi tea this time. And it is the positive tangerine, okay? Rosewater, I forget. I'm being called to bring in turquoise. I did all my shit today. Hopefully you guys stay busy, active. I get like this busy beaver energy that then you feel productive, and then can chill. And even the art, okay? So I bought more paint. I bought some stuff I needed for cleaning up my house that don't forget the toilets and the bathrooms. Like, nobody wants to do that, right? Anyways, and then I bought a bunch of new paint. I was like, screw it. And then don't tell the Pisces, but when their birthday season comes up, solar return. So end of this month, we will of course be shifting once I've completed. All right. And the water energy, of course. I feel like we're still going to go with the mystical theme though, but we might be some mermaids. I'm going to continue. The fairy's still going to be there. It's going to be a little bit of a choose your own adventure. Some of you though, like some of you, I was getting the pasta tarot. So some of you, maybe you pulled, like you found me when I unveiled that or something even. The pasta, ZD pasta, Z's. Okay. So I sometimes get weird synchronicities with the movies and the names. Okay, so, and I've seen these names, so I'm just spotlighting them. Your name, their name, first name, last name. Evelyn, okay, Abby, Lila, Lucy. See, that's the other thing. Lucy, the L names. Wayward, even. Carry on my wayward son. I guess you're going to get music. There'll be peace when you are done. Kansas, also something like maybe this is connection. Oh, let's not forget Riley. Oh, hi Riley. You definitely have Virgo energy coming in, even though I'm not or giving those dates and times. How interesting. So Riley, Lila, Lucy, Lisa potentially too, Lacey, Lulu, I don't know. The K's have been there too. The T's, I feel like it's a different T. Even Tim, come on, B, Brian too. What else was the other B? Becky, Becca, Beth. There was another B. Bernadette. Anyways, and then like Shawshank Redemption. So I started watching this other one by Stephen King, and it's like a series too. And maybe that's because there's a new series that came up, Netflix. It's weird because I have Netflix also like mini brands, and I have like one left because at some point I'm like not gonna be doing all that like mini brands. I'll be done because I don't know. I don't know unless there's something cool. Also, there was something maybe, I mean, we have Valentine's Day, going out, enjoying yourself, going out for a dinner or something, or by water even. I don't know. Washington have been spotlighted as well. Helena. Oh, weird. I'm getting Montana. Weird. Okay. The other R's, Rita, Reese. I feel like there was another R. Yeah, Riley. Okay. All right. And a lot of different T names too. TH. And it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Okay. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. The hammer. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. We got some MC Hammer. Dun, dun. Can't touch this. And as I shared today is 2:05. Tomorrow is a big day. Apparently, I'm excited. We'll see what comes up. Artemis 2 and flying to the moon. Okay. Anyways, let's just jump into the cards. I have shuffled all of these for the energy of Gemini. All right. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Lewis Carroll. Lou is there too. Lou Reed. A perfect day. 127. Also, that's Mozart's birthday. Isn't that cool? And Lewis Carroll Charles. Okay, so 127. There's like younger ages too coming forth, of course. 30s and stuff, 20s, 40s. Mainly 30s. I don't know why these but 56 was real spotlighted, and 65 or 65. Okay, and I know I didn't give you guys all your stuff, but we're also going to get into the Fae Whispers. This is by Shishui, and then I'll see where we go. Because, down the rabbit hole with Alice's Wonderland, sometimes I open up the books. We got the banana bread going with the candle, all right? Oh, what is the song? The candle burned out long before. Is that by Kansas? The legend ever did. Anyways, so Stephen King as well. Stephen. Sutter Kane. Wait, that's Carpenter. John Carpenter. In the Mouth of Madness. Okay. We're just gonna jump in. It's pretty fun. We have to have fun with this as well. All right, here we go, Geminis. We have Alice with her tea. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna look at past, present, future. Okay, some of you have, this could have a connection with an Aries or a new beginning or Virgo energy. Paying attention to the details, new beginning. It could be a spirit ally or a spirit guardian, especially if you do have someone on the other side. Okay, maybe on the other side, Aussie too. Oh boy, here we go. All aboard the crazy train. All right, here we go. Past collaboration, working with others, creativity. You got the hedgehogs. Maybe we've been talking about Groundhog Day. Sonic the Hedgehog. So this is working with others. We got the 3 Pentacles. Never give up with what your creativity is. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera down. I should pay attention. All right, so this is where we've already completed. If you did not watch these ones, this was Journey to Oz and Wonderland. All right, check my channel for that story. See if it resonates. If this one doesn't, maybe the other will. Maybe we're continuing on for some of you. With the runes as well. Moments of gratitude was brought in. I feel guided to share that with the Tauruses, okay? Because it's also shifting. All right, let's look at the current energy, Geminis. Judgment upright, 320. It's a beautiful day to save lives. Someone's being found. Someone's having an awakening, a reckoning, okay? But look, to me, this is having an awakening, getting a second chance. In reverse, it's a no second chance. Go to jail. Someone could be being released from some type of judgment, or this is part of an awakening. Okay, now all of this energy, I also unveiled this as well for the Aquarian solar term birthday season. This pulled in some Libra energy too, so we got all your air signs, of course, judgment too, 10-10, 320. That's still technically Piscean? I don't know, right on that cusp energy. We'll have to ask the Piscean. Okay, now let's look at the future energy. The King of Flowers in reverse, dude. Who the fuck are you messing with here, Gemini? There's a warning. The trombones, the trumpet. Lou Reed. This is an announcement, though. Someone's letting, and this, someone could be really pissed about this. I don't know. Some of you dealing with a fire sign, masculine in reverse. So this is also saying warning. Maybe someone gets released from something. They've done their time, but, and maybe someone else is pissed about this. So I don't know. It could be a Sag, fire sign, Aries. I brought up like Nacho Libre. Nachos. Let's have some nachos. And Jack Black in that one. In the wrestling, but he's also is based on like, I don't know if he's a Catholic priest, but also WWE. No way, because I was totally getting like, I was also getting like, time to play the game. The Ace of Spades and Jim. Okay, I also got The Doors and Jim Morrison and People Are Strange. When you're a stranger, faces look ugly. When you're alone. Okay, this is also like, maybe this is it too, with sense of healing, like Jesus, cleanse my wounds, 333. We're gonna find out more so that you can get guidance regarding the situation. Okay, because this is someone who is using their Mars energy, a masculine energy, in an unproductive or violent way, and you had warnings. The warning, 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, dreams of collapse. There's also something here. I think it's a warning of them coming back around. Think they can be bossy or pushy. Oh man, some of it's intense and it's not going to be for everyone, okay? We'll see where we need to go. Wow, I was like hoping we would get a little bit of different energy here. So in that show, like I'm getting the scene where like, so Jack Black is Nacho Libre, and whoever he's tag team wrestling with is like, why you always judge me just because I'm more scientific or something? And he's like, well, it's okay or something. But he's like, but tonight we were battling Satan, we were battling the devil. So he like kind of forces him to do a quick little a quick little little baptism of his face. Okay. Yeah, so okay, we'll see where the devil comes in with this one. I got the orange. A lot of orange. Like the orange lighter. Okay. Here we go. Let the games begin. So in the past, all right, there was work, creativity, collaborating. So this is even making money with something, you know, your art, your craft, whatever. You could have been working with these people, you know, working with others, finding, you know, what you're doing. The paint, man. I bought a whole bunch of paint. And then I got, okay, that show, like The Wayward, is talking about them, like, putting them in, like, this school, Tall Pines. Oh, the Stephen King one's called Rockstone? No. Shawshank Redemption. Cujo. Hold on one sec. It's like Rock. It's not Rockwell, but I already know. Yeah, you all know. Okay. Rock Creek or something. Anyways, I just started watching that one. Henry. So weird. Okay, just weird shit. No, could just be some weird synchronicities. I don't know why. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh, 36. Okay, 620 and 6-3. Gemini. So in the past, also then feeling, someone else is feeling very unvictorious. Victor. Why is this? Working well together, making something. It's feeling like it's not like you're something isn't working. Like you're not feeling like you're succeeding with something. But someone is unwilling to emotionally detach from this. Okay, it could be dealing with King of Wands. So it's almost like they don't believe in what you're doing, or they're putting it down even, or something. Okay, or they basically say it, but they're not. Someone can't emotionally let go of something here. 6-8. You're still holding on to emotions. What's underneath this King of Flowers? A child. Or getting rid of a child, or someone being, maybe this is your own child, okay, or you have a freaking baby, or I mean, because this is emotionally immature masculine right here. Page of Cups is underneath there. This person is also unapologetic and rude. Something that they did. That could be a water sign child, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. All right. We have the umbrella, the Knight of Teacups here. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're holding on to. Maybe someone does apologize. Okay. Or you get a lot of love and support for whatever you're making, your creativity, or bringing you a gift or something. You're creating with love here. The umbrella, a stained glass umbrella. Oh, umbrella, Ella. Oh, because it's not making money. So someone's putting something down. Feeling unvictorious, like not getting this money, this gift. The job, the payoff. So someone wasn't getting what they were owed. Or wasn't selling. Things weren't selling. I don't know. Okay. 9 of Spears. Anxiety and fear. 1819 Capricorn. So we could be looking at the past. Like January. Doesn't have to be that's it. But So you're being reminded to not give up on this if it's something that you love doing, okay? The other things, you know, I don't even know. I mean, I talk about my spouse and everything. He helps me, you know, he gives me the free time. He doesn't give me any shit about these types of things. I mean, we've been, but I'm pretty sure he don't believe in any of it. So he thinks it's all my little playland. All right. So here I am. I don't really fucking care. It used to bother me. He also doesn't really say much about my art. Oh yeah, that's nice. Back to his phone. Yeah. So I used to like, it was like for a while, I always was trying to get his attention or get his like pat on the back. But then I started being like, whatever, I don't even fucking care. I don't even care. You know, because he's also not stopping me from doing it. You know, letting me be me. So whatever. We're very different people. He's an Aries and I'm Libra, okay? So there's anxiety and fear though. This person may be threatened or they've done something. This is even toxic masculine with their sexual things, okay? You understand what I'm saying? So someone releasing this person thinking that they've already done their time, okay? But also maybe there could be reflecting on they have like a criminal background and so someone's not getting a job because of that. Now they have issues with trying to work, okay? Or they're not getting a raise. Someone's full of anxiety and fear up all night, like really in their emotions. Like they can't do, like you, maybe we're getting a bit of a repeating message though. This could be like, you know, I don't know if this person's like they're making you feel scared or they're like in paranoia, like a tweaker thinking the world's against them and all like on high alert that they're gonna, I don't know, or they did something bad. They've threatened, okay, they've essayed someone, but like they've done something here. And it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but I do keep the gender specific for people to get clarity, right? And if you're in like a same-sex dynamic and you need to figure out the masculine, feminine in your role, then do that, okay? Because I know that these things happen. 3 of Wands in reverse. All right, so it could even be you have this Queen of Pentacles upright, so maybe it's a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person. I don't know, or this, you be pulling this energy like she's like sitting pretty at home, nurturing her eggs, what her abundance, her babies, her wealth, whatever it is. She's very proud. Look, she's got her head held high. Okay, so someone could even be like giving a love offering, okay, or having all these good, happy thoughts. This is loving energy, romance, even if that's a situation, or there's love and compassion. They love what you're doing, or she loves what she's doing, and she's doing well with her finances. So you do have someone there, this other person. So as we get, maybe there's worry that maybe someone's trying to keep up with the Joneses or something here. 2001, 319, oh, and 309. Someone else could be also 13, 1-3. 3 of Flowers is in reverse. Someone was impatient also, like, there's done waiting, no longer waiting, realizing something's not coming in, a job, okay, or money, a gift or something. All right, so she's like, fine, it's okay, it's for the best. Okay, there's joy though, someone's happy, that someone's full of fear and anxiety. Weird, that doesn't make sense, huh? 39, this first gonna be 39, 309. So someone's done waiting for something, like the sun is here. Like I tell you though, this is joyful, happiness. Okay, why is someone's also shining light that there's someone up late at night. Someone could be full of anxiety. Someone could be Maybe someone also needs to see the sunrise. So sometimes these are those new beginnings. All right. So she's enjoying her tea party. Alice is here. Over here, someone is being generous. They're not holding on to something. She's giving. And I'm seeing that because Four of Pentacles can be sometimes overspending. But in the reverse, it's showing me that she's not greedy. Okay? That she's generous. She creates it. Maybe she makes it. She invests. She buys whatever she's doing. And she's happy, joyful, lives luxurious, and is generous. Okay? All right, let's see. 43. So she could also be 43 where you are, 23. She could be an Aries being this way even. Doesn't have to be. Oh, there we go. We got the temptation. So someone sees someone happy and blissful, okay, doing some good stuff, feeling good. And immediately here comes the devil trying to tempt. Oh, someone's investigating. Someone's at a crossroads. 215. Oh, Monique. Oh, Monica. Is there some thinking, oh, temptation, the devil. And this is a business plan. You know, he's the walrus here. Someone is done waiting. It's like the right timing. But then there's a pause. So where should I go now? There's an option. There's options here. Which path? Okay, so someone is coming to try and tempt you. You've already done this before. This is past with opportunity, stardom, Aquarius, Capricorn. And the sun. Maybe they see something in your child even. Okay, or they're seeing... There's anxiety and fear about a child or something, or about shining a light, or about being joyful. Because then immediately understand, like, then we got the I said temptress, okay? So it really depends on who this is. But look, he's like playing your music. Oh, trying to lure you in with some tempting offer of being a star. Hope and healing. Okay, seeing someone shine. Aquarian. Ooh, the Leo. For some of you, the Leo person. Good strength in reverse. So now the white rose is shining. She's the star of the show. You know, even with the roses, with the Queen of Wands, you know, she's the red rose. And then the star, the Aquarian energy, is the white rose. And the beautiful thing is, like, the red rose is also like, they're not in competition. She's like leading the orchestra and giving her, but she's the one who's, you know. And then in the storyline, we also see the queen is angry. Who painted my roses red? Because she wanted red ones, not white. And the true star was the white and the purity even. Okay, what? I love this one. Okay. But being hopeful and optimistic, just, it's almost like this person also sees that this person is kind. She's generous, okay? And I'm saying she because we got a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Very beautiful, very hopeful, very optimistic, a rising star, okay? 17, 1-7, Capricorn. Even this Capricorn you'll be dealing with, if that's the situation, doesn't have to be. We have the strength in reverse. Someone was at a crossroads feeling, okay, I guess someone else is like lacking self-discipline. Someone else is feeling like they're not feeling as successful. Maybe there is images regarding your physical appearance or something. It's making, or that you see someone else doing really well, or they do, vice versa. And someone lacks the discipline. Okay, this is the marigold. Mary had a little lamb, 8-2, 8-15. 2008 could also be spotlighted if we're looking that far in the past. So someone even looking in at a crossroads, trying to figure out, feeling very unsuccessful, like they can't win. They're not feeling victorious. They're not receiving this job. They're not receiving abundance, wealth, getting money. And they're feeling there's a lack of confidence. Oh, 1015 Libra. Now that's what I've shared is always like, that's weird, Geminis, because that's a karmic person's birthday. So it doesn't have to be that same person, but she definitely has. Okay, so when I share things like that, it's to give you a, people have patterns, okay? We see karmic patterns in relationships. So even if it's, that's someone I've recognized. So I'm getting this, okay, shining star, and see, being hopeful, optimistic. So who I used to be, way more. I mean, it's still there, but doing well, like with my own physical health, overcoming, different things like that. So like, for example, I finally kind of moved away from this one weirdo from like high school. And then, out of sight, out of mind, but I used to always be there, and just, she was always having issues, and this is a time when I'm just compassionate and understanding, blah, 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 and helping her out, because she's always either getting fired or they were going out of, and just all this stuff. Okay. And anyways, when I finally, and I had like two, right when I was like, okay, I'm getting the hell out of this place. Okay. So I'm no longer accessible. I mean, they still could have called. She didn't at all. Like, totally, whatever. No, but when she saw, so it was like my daughter's graduation, we're sharing these things online. That's what I mean, I used to be that mom out there doing all that too. I mean, I still do, but I'm much more toned down from what I share. And my circle is much smaller now. But and I'm saying this, also, this could also be a Leo for you in some situations, 815, and it could be a masculine doing this. Okay. Two different ones. Someone sees someone happy, joyful, and then maybe someone else is feeling unvictorious in their life. This person has an obsession. Okay. They could be very obsessed, okay, with the sun. I don't know, maybe, or someone's childhood. Also, there's Virgo, 919, 8-9 Leo. Okay, but what I saw with the 10-15, because this is a betrayal, because the 10-17 even, oh, Libra. So like I'm saying, I shared those things, and this is in my own, no, maybe this person is a celebrity or something, or staying in the spotlight, like, but I was doing, even if it's on your own personal journey, like I felt it was like, I don't know, I felt very youthful. I felt very, very beautiful and happy. I'd overcome, I'd worked on myself, and she saw that, and immediately, oh my gosh, I need to come over and see those things. Da, 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 da. And that distance, that was when I really became so much more aware of how toxic that person was, like physically ill being around her. And when they're really weird and karmic like that, and I saw that because you got the weirdos talking and stalking and chitter chatter, okay. It can take years to get them, or you literally got to get legal and send them fucking like, leave me the fuck alone. And I think I've said this, like, her mom's a Gemini. Oh man. Okay, so we see betrayal. Oh, even of a child. So they could be telling there's this obsession. This is someone's being attracted, like, that's a ending. This is something that already happened in the past, right? And like I'm saying, you remember this, too good to be true. Maybe they're offering someone some drugs or something, or offering them some sense of being a star or being seen. You know what I mean? Like the weird groomers even. I was getting that, like in this. Like Jay-Z and all them. And all them. See, that's the thing. This isn't like shocking news. Especially like with Puff Daddy and all that shit. It wasn't shocking news. We've seen it already. We already know about Usher. And we already know, like, so there's still an injustice even with all of these things. These people who are like so excited. Okay. Anyways, this is also, so if someone had some legal shit, then this also affects, that's the thing, their financial ability. They have records, you know, they have bad credit, all of these things, and then it makes it even harder to become successful. Because they're digging us, that's the karmic trench they're digging themselves into by making these poor choices and doing some dumb shit like that. Okay, we have the Page of Flowers in reverse, Violet, Eight of Hedgehogs. Yeah, this person does not, 8-8. This person does not work, or they don't have the job. They're feeling like they're feeling, I don't know who this is, but if it's you, we're gonna, you know, hopefully I can help you to like move through it, but, and get yourself on that. So 8 of Hedgehogs in reverse is obsessed with someone else's work. 8-10, 8-8. Okay, but not working or getting fired. Someone didn't get a raise, didn't get the job. Okay, they don't have a fucking job and they're really struggling here. Okay, Page of Flowers in reverse is actually not good news. Someone's gonna say, this is not good news about this betrayal. They want this star. They want, like, see, these are the children ages. They want them to like not be a child, not have ambition, to look, okay, they're trying to make them look older than they are even. So as a mom, my girls, and doing like all the dances and proms and shit like that, I was like, why do they want these like teenage girls to be wearing these like, you know, Grammy or type promiscuous, I mean, that shit is bullshit. There was the one chick who literally had like nipple ring, like her dress just hung from her nipple rings. I don't even know who the fuck that was. And whatever Heidi Klum was wearing looked like a fucking, okay. Like this is, anyways, it's shit like that. So why are we trying to dress these young girls up like sex objects? It's not like anymore like they're like, oh, a beautiful like ball gown. No, it's like skimpy as fuck and skin tight and cut cleavage and tits out and ass out or whatever. Like I saw this years ago, and so when my kids, we totally would be like, all right, we would go into the boy section so that they could get fucking tank tops that were midriff, or you know, or longer shorts or things like that. I mean, I'm not against them wearing beautiful sexy clothing in a classy, okay, I mean that, but hopefully, you know, that's the thing, it doesn't really matter, like, because those things are like, for what type of attention are you getting? You know what I mean? And what type of weirdos are you luring in? Predators. I brought up a shark in Oregon. It was weird because it's being tracked from like Kona, Hawaii. But it wasn't just any shark. It was a great white shark. Which is also something looming in the shadows. You are the bait for your mate. So someone is heartbroken. Yeah, 3 of Swords surrounding a child. Someone could have lost a child or been forced to. Or feels like they've lost their childhood. Like I think about this with even the stars. You know, like Judy Garland and stuff. The young children. To get into that. Damn. So someone is heartbroken. It's realizing this person was a betrayer. I don't know if these were times when this came out. 8-3. 8383, 810, a third party. Yeah, the devil. The devil and you makes 3. Me and you and the devil makes 3. Obsession with someone's light, with someone's joy. Okay, with a Leo even, or a child. Capricorn, a 15-year-old, 10-15. Obsession, addiction, a third party. Heart issues. And maybe this is like causing... See, he wants a third party. He's always got them. That's the way of the world, you know? That's the way of the world. It's normalized. Someone about to get cold played. I mean, that's the weirdest thing. Is it's like, everyone's like, oh, when they get caught, but everyone knew that that's what the type of shit people are doing. And then being like, well, they should just be able to do that and go out and do these things and all. Okay. 9 of, yeah, he's not single. This person wasn't single. And someone was also codependent upon a 9-year-old. There's a 9-year-old, also a 17-year-old. Okay. 920. 917. Okay. Not independent, not doing things on their own. This is codependent financially, not single. Maybe they have a child or they are like a child. Someone doesn't, it's like they're not actually doing what they are aspiring to do, or they lack ambition. 18, 918, 98. This is hidden. Someone keeping this a secret. You don't know. They don't know. They don't want anyone to know. They're not working. They don't have a job. Did you know that? Or no one knew? Okay, someone felt really lack of self-discipline. This is why they don't have confidence in themselves. Someone's at a crossroads. They feel depleted. 28, 23, 923 Libra, 928, 918. Okay, not having a job, keeping that secret. Oh, and there's going to be regrets for this third party, or feeling heartbroken. 10, oh my gosh, all of these on top of each other here. 10 of Swords and then 3 of Swords. That was the final thing. Like, no more. Literally, this could cause heart issues if it's drugs or alcohol or something that got also involved in it. But it just could someone's very heartbroken. They feel betrayed. All right, it showed like you felt like, yeah, like in the past you'd already dealt with this, and maybe you were sensing the same type of thing. There's high defense for protecting your heart. Okay, we do have a bit of a different dynamic because that 3 of Swords was in the future energy, okay, with the other one. So maybe we're moving forward for that. For something that could be the situation. We're continuing on. Okay, and now we have a Queen of Swords in reverse though. Someone's very pissed. Pointing fingers. This person is manipulating though. She's not upright. Okay, so she's probably also codependent financially on someone, not single, manipulating, a dirty judge, dirty lawyer. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra person, doesn't have to be, I don't know. Who do you think you are? Someone's in regrets. 43. I don't see this as just pointing fingers and calling out the truth of the matter. I'm seeing this as someone trying to flip the script and point the finger somewhere else. And you know what I mean? When she's doing that. Alice, Allison, Abby. She out there. What? Someone's in this like regret or boredom. And they're trying to stir, like, oh, so she's talking shit about someone's wealth. Maybe she's saying that somebody else is greedy, oh, right, or something. I don't know. 10-9. That could be a Libra. 10-20. Someone also keeping it hidden doesn't know that there is a lot of wealth. There's inheritance, land, property, legacy. pointing fingers. Oh, this makes me think of Billie Eilish pointing fingers at Mark Zuckerberg. At one time, they had like this like a dinner thing or something where you donate, that invites all these like rich people, and then she gets on stage and says how greedy he is. That's his hypocrite, Billy. You're a fucking hypocrite. Wait, she said she's gonna donate her land back to its rightful owners, and people aren't letting it down because you open your mouth, little girl, just because you think you're so fucking hot and popular. What goes up doesn't matter how much money you have anyways. That's the hypocrite right there. Who are you going to give that to? Who's going to be your legacy? There's no children there. Not planning on that either. I'm going to give it all back to donate it all back to charity. Right? So some of this other stuff, Geminis, is like, donate it all to charity. Okay. With the, like, even with the spiritual stuff, because some people, there was a really fascinating thing in the book when I opened up the Nordic runes of understanding the land, Fehu, cattle, land, property, investments, as well as Otha. Is that the right one? Otho, again, I'm probably not saying it right. But that was like liquid. That's also legacy, inheritance. So the item. So some of it is like land. You can't like take it and move it somewhere. But like houses, and same thing, houses. But so it was like one during that, like that would be a split, right, for the people in it. I don't know, in receiving. Okay, so someone is probably pissed or something here on high defense because they know they're in regrets. Okay, so now they're trying to protect something. 10-3, 10-4. Being heartbroken, a betrayer, obsession, the devil, temptation. And now we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, I even had I remember like my stepmom even saying some shit to like my little brothers, and or like sending messages saying some shit to about my father and how she's gonna, if he doesn't shut up, he doesn't stop talking, she's gonna sue him. I'm like, sue him for what? Talking about what? The truth? You're not a sweet, amazing, she's a literal gold digger who's always sick, who doesn't fucking work, who doesn't do shit. She's a shitty fucking piece of shit mother. A lying I figured it out. I've already dealt with it. I watched it. I lived with it. Okay. 9 of Wands. So now we have high defense. Look. The flowers are also protecting. We have a really strong, we have a fence here. There's a fence post. Okay, we got the electric fence. Okay. Guards. Weapons even. Cameras. Whatever you need to do, because this is high defense. This person is, someone who's looking at someone's finances. This could be someone in the banking system or something. Okay, you reap what you've sown. Or she's thinking about her future. 9-7. 10-7. 10-20. 7-10. So this is about investments, the money, okay, the property, inheritance, the land, growing something, planting. 10 of Wands. So this is a heavy burden. So that's the other thing. To have this amount, this land, property, inheritance, business, legacy, okay, houses, what are all this maintenance and all this stuff, it's a heavy burden. Is someone willing to work for it? Someone It's a heavy burden to have all of that. 10-9. I know it seems weird, right? 7 of flowers, right? It's so weird. 10-9 could be the one to be on high defense from for some. But then we see 10-7. Okay. And 7-10. And this is laying the defenses down. Defense is rusted. Maybe this is like a defense attorney trying to defend someone for doing something, you know. 7 of flowers in reverse. This is no longer defending, protecting. Someone stopped trying to defend. Someone unblocked someone. Heavy burden. A lot of high energy. A lot of defensive action being taken. Judgment coming in now in this current energy. 2007. We could be looking back at 2007. We have 10, 10, 10, triple 10, 4 10s even. All right. That could also be that Libra. I don't know. So someone's having an awakening. This is about their future, their wealth, their abundance. This is also your, like, this is your work, your inherent investments, your paychecks. And that's the whole thing. This is what someone does for a job, or that's how they make money. Okay, well, it's illegal and it's rude and it's abusive and using. This is not love, leaving someone heavy burdened. There's no new love energy here. How weird is this? 110 and 1010 and 1017. So someone is like done, is like a heavy burden, done, putting up boundaries, not concerned about love or working on self-love, invigorating. This is almost like that's an awakening and getting a second chance and seeing that this is not, this person lacks self-love. Also, maybe this isn't a new love person coming in. Okay. But we have a lot of love and support, family. So someone is no longer defending even, or opening the gate for family, opening the gate for soul tribe. Okay, this is like family. A lot of, so maybe it's not about having like a romantic relationship. There's some divine timing. It feels like family here. 110. 10, 10. Again, all these 10. So we're seeing like completions. And keep in mind, this 2026, the numerology 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's a 10-year. Okay, the tenure, which is also a 1, 10. So, you know, Smashing Pumpkins. The end is the beginning is the end. The end is the beginning is the end, whatever. This person has bad fortune. This was a karmic situation, lesson to learn from. They're on the down cycle. Okay. Some judgment. Someone's already like released this person, and now, that's having an awakening and seeing what it is. Someone already, it's almost like someone completed the cycle, closing the door on that. A 10-year-old, a 1-year-old. Like, there's always young people here. And those are what's important. So I'm going to also pay attention. You know, I get like when people are just listening to singles and there is no children and stuff there, and it's just about their own relationships and stuff. That's a different story. But I'm doing like inner child type healing for people and seeing that. Where does this come from? So we have the page of hedgehogs upright. So it's like someone else is, you know, realizing that they don't have this love, or there isn't a new love happening in their life. This was just a karmic lesson. The timing was off. Maybe someone else still feels like something's off with the timing. and this other person still need to work on their self-love, or they can't, I don't know. But we also have the Page of Hedgehogs, the earth energy. And look, this is digging, hammering, putting in, doing what you can, doing what they can. So this is the maybe earth sign energy towards Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe in little, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 10-year-old. Like trying to, this is may not be a huge amount, but it's like somebody is there putting in what they can, even helping out with and utilizing what they have. It's a small offer, but it's better than nothing, I guess, you know. Because it is like real. This other person is a thief, dude. A 7-year-old. 210. There's something going to happen then. There's a decision. So this is even, maybe this person is somewhere in your family even, okay? Or there is a lot of, or this is about even protecting family here. Not someone maybe feeling like they didn't defend, or they've opened up, they're unblocking these people in their family for support. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe at one point they had blocked them because of some other stuff, and now they're realizing. A choice being made, a decision. They chose to be sneaky and lie. 27, a 7-year-old, or about a child. There's something even, I don't know, 710, a Cancer sign, 7 and 5. This is karma for being sneaky, lying, cheating. They have bad karma. All right. Down cycle. That's why they try and justify what they do. A 5-year-old also. Oh my gosh. They're lying about trying to fight or a physical abuse. Confrontation. The 5 of Wands. Not a soulmate. Not love. Thinking that they're in some competition with this person. If your person thinks it's a competition, and there's any type of, because this, it can be physical altercation within the home, or trying to cause some type of, you know, this is physical. This is fiery. Throwing things, lying about it, stealing. Yeah, they're lying about abuse. Denying it. Okay, about what they did. 2 of Cups is in reverse. The pair in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. 52. 52 is there twice. 502. 526. 6-7 and 6-5, Geminis. So this person was lying about a lover, or about choosing someone, or a twin, because we got the pair. Okay, and they're twins. This is the Gemini energy too. This is creating disharmony. They were trying to steal something, steal a lover, cause confrontation, okay, or disharmony, or this is an ex-person. We got the King of Cups upright. Again, he's very intuitive, very listening. He understands what's going on. It's like literally. So we got, whether this is someone causing disharmony within your relationship, or it's an ex-person who at one point they were a choice or an option, a lover potentially, and now, and finding out that they were a thief, they realizing it was a karmic situation for you to learn what love was, and that was not love. King of Cups understands. He got it. This person was a manipulator. Dude, were you dealing with other Geminis? Like they copycat you or something? I don't know. Or they got it in their chart even. 1-5, a 15. Weird. 1-5, even though this is the 6 card. A Capricorn. See? Look, the door is locked now. But he's like, I understand why. I understand exactly why there would maybe some anger, or also understand, like he's very understanding. He got it. Okay? Pisces, Cancer sign. I kind of get it's a Pisces, Cancer sign. Or you guys can have that in your chart. Okay, realizing this person was a manipulator, not a true soulmate, not a twin flame. Maybe this is even something like that where they're arguing and saying this is the karmic, and no, they're a third. You're the third party. Because if someone's also already in another relationship and it is a karmic or something, and the same thing, like if you're with someone and then they leave and shit happens and they go with someone else and you still think that, well, they're with their karmic, even if that's true. If they get King of Flowers in reverse, let them go. But I get that, someone feels like we're going to see this as injustice. This is someone controlling, manipulating, trying to get him to do weird sexual things. Okay, abusing. Yeah. Not a soulmate, not a twin. Not a twin flame. Not a lover. Disconnected. Also, a choice was made and this other person is angry about it or something, still trying to control. It's a beautiful day to save lives. Someone's dealing with a freak. Magician in reverse. Wishing bad upon others. Mad Hatter. He's mad at her. 10-6. 1, 2. Dude. There's also someone cannot create what they're saying they're going to. There's a lot of bullshit. So this could also be a Gemini over here, right? I mean, I don't know. 2 of Pentacles, 25, 26, 205, 206 during this time. 205 is there again. Okay. Or someone could be those ages. So this is juggling. This person was juggling. But this is also weighing the pros and cons, making a plan, looking at your money, your finances. All right. And making a plan and getting out of feeling depressed. Okay. Here we go again. The same thing. Reiterating it for anyone who's new. Before you diagnose yourself with this depression and sadness and grief, make sure you're not just surrounded by fucking a-holes everywhere. All these people out there obsessed with a-holes because they are one. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Cups. 51. 5-1. Even some Taurus. Knight of Flowers in reverse again. Dude, it's very clear. I don't know who the fuck these people are, Gemini. Who these dudes are. These ladies even. Trying to stand up for injustice and twist the script and say these things are okay and normalize, okay, a player who is non-committal, who sleeps around, who is bossy, abusive, a manipulator, okay? Maybe even some of you think that they use sex magic, or something, or they try and do that. No way. Yeah, the mystery revealed. They don't leave anything concealed, if you know what I'm saying. They want to... Oh, the flower. They love the flowers. They can even turn flowers into some weird... Someone's done something immature and reckless, irresponsible. Oh, boy. Also about spilling the tea. The mystery revealed. Cheshire Cat in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. This person is not connected. That Queen of Swords even in the reverse. All right. Okay, or this other person, they could have some Piscean energy, but they're not spiritual. They're not, they could act religious or spiritual. Okay. She's not single and she's like, it's okay. That's not, I don't know. This could be someone who got a dirty person out of jail or something, or lied on the stand, or twisted something here, or lied. 7-4, 7-6. Weird. Okay. 22 and 25. 202, 205. They could be 22, 25. I don't know. Not really connected to the divine here. Not keeping anything a secret. But this is also like, so I see this like, the mystery is High Priestess. Like, oh, well, you also need to trust your own intuition about the mystery, okay? And also like, This is intuitively sensing and knowing. Okay, and this person is also gossiping or smear campaigning, or maybe they were using some other justification, or they're disconnected. Yeah. 213. Wow. 202. About death. Okay, this could, so in one sense, someone else could be trying to twist something around and say, you know, using the Bible or scriptures or something, and think that they're smarter than others. Okay, and then about, oh, you're not allowed to talk to never go to a psychic or a medium. You're speaking to evil and devils and da 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 da. Okay, transformation. Yes, Scorpio. Okay, he also know. He's like, yeah. Okay, things are done. Okay, this person transformed. Okay, this is no longer, yeah, we're going, at one point we were a consumer, tuning in, listening and stuff. This person coming forth could also be a Scorpio for you, or it could be, you know, someone who has passed on, and they see also, because, I mean, having a connection, I hate that they try and say that, like, that's demonic, because if anything, this helps people also to believe in something, the afterlife, and find connection, and find healing, and overcome grieving, and know that they're still there. So this is where, like, and so it could be different in different things, even because the mystery is the high priestess in reverse. So in this way, she could act religious or spiritual, or Deuteronomy 10 something something. Okay, yeah, why don't you live by all of them? Okay, I mean, because literally it also says you shouldn't put any jewelry on, no jewelry, no makeup, no tattoos, no false idols, do not have any pictures of any item in your room, no pictures of animals, no pictures of gods, no pictures of angels. Like, that's what it says in there. So we're just gonna pick some that, I mean, whatever. It could also be, like I said, LDS stuff, the Mormons. But in another case, it could be that they truly don't believe, and they truly are not. They're just putting on a fucking show, right? Oh my gosh, so many politicians do put on their fucking show, or legal, or judges. Like, it depends on who this is. Different person, you know, different people. It's the same energy though. It's like, why would you try and protect and defend so I honestly, I see a lot of this with them trying to protect and defend some of the illegal immigrants that are gang members that have murdered and are, yeah. And we see these women also letting them out on the streets after they've done SA crimes. And I'm not just saying child SA. Any SA crimes. 213. The 21st. Yeah, this person has not changed their ways as well. They have not learned their lesson. They don't see the world differently. Like, they haven't woken up. They're not awake. Alice, wake up. Alice, wake up. They're living in a different world. 21. 13. Thinking that this is okay or normal, or a 21-year-old, or I don't even know, 122. 121. Okay. Weird. So we have Four of Swords in reverse. So this can also incorporate them arguing about healing, or about medicine, okay? Or any type of healing, okay? So arguing regarding, this person hasn't rested and hasn't actually done their healing, okay? And they're not intuitive. They could just be like they're just regurgitating religion or some facts or twisting something here. So they could be arguing about, you know, a sense of spiritual healing, resting, about your nutrition, vitamins. You know, they could be advocating for, you know what I mean? It's like an opposition. Because I definitely am all about holistic more than anything. And it doesn't mean that I'm ignorant, that I don't already know medicine, okay, and viruses and bacteria and all of these things. I've studied nutrition, even if I don't have a fucking degree, because I didn't. That's the thing. Not everything we're studying is for us to need a piece of paper from college, because at that point it's because that's what I want for my career, to make money. But this is about my own. So I always do your own research. So it could be something about that. Also, they refuse to do this healing. They refuse to take accountability. They refuse, like, someone else didn't wake up. This person could have done something. A 21 to a 13-year-old even. I don't know. But this Knight of Flowers in reverse, Magician in reverse. They made a choice to do this. It wasn't like an accident. So the betrayals, that's the thing. Jay was like saying, I also got the song Poppy. They're all around us. Coward. This is all about all the narcissists all around us. And man. See, and I can seriously look at the P. Diddy trial as a thing here and go, this woman who was the prosecuting attorney in that one, she did a shitty fucking job too. Okay? Why there was a whole bunch of shit that it wasn't charged for. And even the jury going, I never want to go to New York, honestly, ever. A fool. Okay, so someone thinks that this is foolish. Okay, okay, I don't know. So we have Aries energy, new beginning, or also it could be here. Yeah, see, this person also maybe claims themselves as like a faith healer. I mean, and I don't, there's something about believing, of course, being optimistic and hopeful. Okay, even the placebo effect. Okay, but if people always assume that you have to go, like, this is the person who'll be like, you need to go get your vaccination to protect me, and then saying, but my body, my choice, about, you know, getting rid of this baby. Oh, you know, and you can be pro-choice and pro-life, because I mean, each circumstance is different. I mean, it could be so many, but this is definitely, you know, whatever it is, it's in an opposition. They're not believing, they're trying to twist something. Even the Emperor is in reverse in this one. Aries could be a father figure. This other person could have Aries in their chart. I don't know, Alice. So this is the new beginning. Someone was hoping for a new beginning. Someone thinks someone is foolish. Oh, this Emperor could have passed, transformed. Now he's not taking lead. He's not taking action. He's weak. He could be a Scorpio too. You have a Scorpio father figure, boss. Weird. Also Aries, 413, 421, 49, 49. He changed. Things transform. Okay, here's the other thing. We always think about transformation as like a good thing, which is good. But it could also be, so in the beginning of a relationship, there's a lot of, you know, wooing or whatever, flirtation, all these nice things, and gestures, and you know, and then as soon as you know, commit to them or do something, then all of a sudden it stops. They stop putting the effort in, being the leader, you know. I don't know. It could literally be also someone who he transitioned already for some of you. And it could be a father or a grandfather. I told you, an Aries. You could have an Aries spirit guide. Maybe he wasn't a real good father figure. He didn't take the lead. 421. 40. Someone is getting their wishes fulfilled, though. This is what he wanted. He's going after what he doesn't want the cycle to end. He doesn't want this chapter over. He's holding on to it. He doesn't want this. Is what he wants to be. This is who he wants to be. Damn. You know. This is what. So it's like, seriously, like you see all those older men too. This is where they're like, oh, I'm just gonna be a womanizer and sleep around and have a bunch of different, you know, whatever. He's very hedonistic, pleasure seeking. Yeah, he's an opportunist. He always wants to leave his options open, non-committal. So this is not a good father, grandfather, father figure, or boss, okay? He's not being a good divine masculine, being a good leader with integrity and honesty. He's a manipulator, a liar, and a cheater, and a player who just wants to have his cake and eat it too. Yeah. 70. Someone could be born in 70. He could be 70. He could also be 74. He could also be a Cancer sign, or you guys have that in your chart. 75. 70. So this new beginning is a new opportunity. So it's like, what does give you this wish fulfillment? Well, we all know that none of these things are fulfilling. Well, this cup looks like it's nicer, but the rest of it, I mean, they all kind of are the same. Okay, this is like a new opportunity, but there's this person is getting kicked out, pushed out of your life, or they're having a huge financial loss. Wow, 54. They could be 54, 59. They could be a Taurus as well. I also see Virgo energy. 94, 94, 95. Leo energy, 85. 85. Oh, yeah. He's having financial issues. Okay. Okay. Some wish fulfillment too. 99. 49. 99. The Hermit is to take some time alone also. He needs to be alone. Okay. Herman. To be alone with this person? I don't know. He is going to be kicked out or something, pushed away, and need to take some time alone. This is someone who needs to take some time alone. He needs to, because he's been getting, like, this is someone who also needs a bunch of attention, but he doesn't want to be the leader. He doesn't want to, he's just not leader quality, I guess. Yeah, 9-6, dude. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. 6-7. Once again, not being able to pay debts off. Showing a lot of favoritism. So someone's trying to jump into some brand new thing. Looking at their options of what to do. To help pay debts off even. Okay. Pay your bills. 6-5. For 65, because somebody else isn't, like, you can't even go to like this father or grandfather or the boss. Oh, this is a person though that's gonna potentially try and come back around. This person's been abusive. Oh, immature, unapologetic. They've tried to isolate their children. A hermit, even a 9-year-old, a 5-year-old. What, they're trying to be alone with them even? I don't even know. Immature, emotionally immature, a 14-year-old. The cat and the mouse, trying to put the cat and the mouse together in the same room, like literally wanting to see a fight or something here. Unapologetic, emotionally immature, acting like a brat. This man needs a timeout. Temperance coming in and balance it out. Okay. And justice. The 14th. 614 Geminis, 611. Okay, so once again, this is about your spiritual stuff, not overdoing it, you know, not eating all of it, balancing your life, moderation. Justice will be served. Justice is upright. Someone is going to go through a tower. You got a Scorpio child or a 16-year-old. Oh, or a 9-year-old. We got Scorpio, Virgo. Justice will be served for dealing with this King of Flowers. I mean, I don't think that it is a Sag, but I mean, I don't know. For some, it might be. From being abusive, controlling, violent. Oh, yeah. Once this justice is served, that's a tower right there for being emotionally immature. He can go into some type of isolation or something, though. House arrest or something, even. I don't know. Or for trying to isolate or harm these children or something here. Okay? He was doing it, what he wanted to do, whatever made him happy. With that wish fulfillment, that's often hedonistic pleasure seeking stuff too. Okay, suspension, someone getting suspended. 12/16, 12/14, 12/11. So now we got some Virgo energy too, hearing a different perspective, we need to hear both sides of the story to balance this out. We got higher court here. We got higher level justice. We didn't see, I've already said this. So Libra, justice, partnership. Okay, so even like your personal state or your county or something. Okay, higher level of justice, higher level of court is Sag energy to me. That's like federal, okay? Okay, or something. Suspended, something. Things are getting frozen. These assets, these asses, freezing these asses off. Suspension, getting caught. Hearing both sides of the perspective. Things are going to be balanced out. We have a King of Pentacles upright too. Ooh, you could have a Scorpio feminine going through a tower. Emotionally manipulating. Playing a victim. Intoxicated. Okay, the carpenter here, he's upright and he's building what he wants. He like takes action. Hammer it. Thor. He's like building a restaurant right there that he wants. He's wise with his finances. Justice will be served. Maybe you have somebody who's going to be giving to you even. Or something. Or you could be taking this on. And then we got the Tower with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, little oysters. Little oysters. Oh, the Empress. Wow. We have the Queen of Hearts, the Empress coming in, being adored. All right. My way. 312. She could be a Pisces. Okay. She could also be 316. Wow. You have a mother-in-law. You could be taking this energy on even. That's interesting. Okay, we got emotional manipulation. Someone is like having their emotions. Emotionally immature, unapologetic. Oh boy. Scorpio, potentially. I don't know. The Empress coming in, 312, helping balance it out. Even 314, Pisces, Pi Day. All right. She is giving guidance here. We need to hear both sides of this story. She could also be Virgo, Sag energy. Okay, this other person is being uprooted from their home. Okay, or being kicked out. It's like King of Hedgehogs is going to like start over or something. This is disharmony. 34 in a home. Yeah. Queen of Cups is like not being celebrated. This could be someone in your friends group. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so weird, Geminis, because I'm like, this is literally something similar I was talking about. Like right when I was like moving, this person literally is coming in a sob story, getting kicked out of their house because there's also been violent or something. There's drugs here or something, heavy emotions, emotional manipulation. They are going through this tower moment. Something blew up. Oh my gosh, they blew up. Virgo, Scorpio, immature. They overindulged with something. Right? They didn't learn the lesson, right? They didn't want this cycle to end. They just continued it going and going. And now there's no party, no reconciliation, no celebration. 43. This person could be 43, 34. Okay, this Empress could also be like 34, 304 even. I don't know. What? Yeah. It's like, no, you're not coming. There's no get together, no party, no celebration with this person. So maybe we're seeing, yeah, because this is remembering. So you could even, like, it could even be like a mother, an ancestor, a mother-in-law, a wife, or this could be you knowing that this person, you know them. There's bad memories from your past. Okay, this is from your childhood, even someone you've known for a while, or a deep past life connection. Bad memories here. 63, 63, 64. This person is dishonest. They're not telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They don't have all the information. This other person doesn't have all the information about this home or this foundation. The twin flame thing, even. This is just a karmic from, this is, wow, dishonest. Unfortunately, we saw the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's like these people are still getting away with something. It's still, all of it hasn't been revealed about what they did in their past. That's why they're trying to play a victim, twist the story. Eight of Flowers, block someone from communicating. I get also, it's almost like they're not being honest. They don't want something revealed, and they're trying to play a victim. Maybe into your other friends or your friends or something. 114, 18 as well, 13, 413, 418, Aries. This is no communication. Not going to be going, not partying, no response. King of Spears upright, the March hare. That could be you guys, I don't know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but he's thinking things too logically. All right. So this does make sense. So these are memories. Someone's remembering. And these are bad memories. These are bad past life memories or childhood. Okay. Even remembering what they were like and the things that they did. Now I'm grown up. Now I'm grown up. Now I'm the Empress. Okay. And I know exactly what you did. Okay. Or my own mother. It could even be your own mother or grandmother, you know, or something like that, or ancestor telling you about like the Emperor in reverse here and all of that stuff, and the physical altercations and the injustice that we've seen. And Queen of Wands is taking the lead, so we have some air and fire, so maybe, all right, but look, she's like, all right, I may not know all of it, but I know enough to know that this person is deceptive. Or they don't want someone else to know even. There's no point in arguing because this person will just deny and gaslight. So I'm also getting the conversation had is like, you know, someone thinks someone is very attractive here even. You know, there's a great conversation. She's a leader. She takes care of herself. And they enjoy their time. Like, I mean, this is good. And also whoever this is, it's like realizing no arguing. There's no more. This person just bickers and argues, gaslights. 58. 5-8 Taurus. They could be that 8-5 Leo as well. New passion. Okay, so someone has a lot of passion, inspiration. Someone's very inspired. They could see someone as the muse, or you see this person as a muse even. Okay, this is even healthy attraction too. What? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so you're not crazy. There is this chemistry here. Maybe someone has been released from feeling really stuck and trapped in their head. Someone sees this person as very beautiful, admired. Okay. She's not crazy. She's overcome any, like, I see this is also overcoming our own insecurities, okay? Self-undoing, okay? Or even health issues or mental health issues, okay? So, wow. And truth. And communication, straight to the point. Now we're talking. Now we're being fucking honest, straight to the point. There's no wishy-washy, denial, arguing, bickering, one-upping, passive-aggressive bullshit. This other person can't follow through. They're dishonest. They don't show up for others. This is like coming in and doing this job, and it's a big job. They procrastinate. And it's left to someone else. So someone's always waiting for someone, and now finally, that's the thing. Now they're trying to come back around. You weren't there when I needed you. So I get this, like J, the J's too. Saying, to all of you who abandoned me when I needed you, fuck you. Thank you. You made me the beast I am. So, yeah, this lizard, maybe an earth sign, but something didn't fall through. There's a timing here. This is a big job, and it needed to, and someone procrastinated and then ran away and then cried about it. The Chariot. So it's movement time. Okay, so someone's already done crying. Like, she's done crying now, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna go with the flow. Where's this emotion taking me? 7, 8. All right, so traveling even. New inspiration, new passion to go somewhere, do something. All right. And learn, curiosity. Okay, curiouser and curiouser. Maybe even take children somewhere or help them learn something. But the communication is, and someone is learning, watching. Okay, this is the truth of the matter. Even a child, like there's children again here, 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, or when you were, okay, or something. Yeah, the 5-year-old. There's gonna be no arguing, bickering. Like, there's these younger energy. They're curious. They have this, even watching. You could be curious. Okay, even learning about different religious or different teachers, mentors, guides. This is her sister in this one. Oh, you could have a Taurus that wasn't there for you. Or they broke a vow. They wanted to argue with you about religion or spirituality. Or they break laws, contracts. 5, 7. 5, 1. So sometimes this is about going against the grain, though, too. This is a mentor, teacher, history as well, religious as well. But look, both of the so-called spiritual, religious, mentor, teachers, these are not the parents. Keep that in mind. Hierophant and High Priestess are not, I mean, unless that's your mom and dad, right? Or something like that. And they don't have the history or something, or they don't want, but this is even sometimes breaking free of the religious views, okay? But it also can mean someone made a commitment or a vow to follow through and do something, and they never showed up. They promised they'd be there, and instead they weren't. I get, like, even someone having some car issues and someone leaving someone stranded and not trying to, and sending someone else, or someone figuring out. There's new inspiration, new passion. Okay. And the final card is Six of Spears. So, but it's in reverse. So there's still thoughts regarding this move. Whether there was a right or a traveling or these emotions or this Cancer energy. Okay, this Queen of Wands upright too. Traveling, going somewhere. Maybe you're thinking about them, okay? Or something in a move or a car. Oh, no. That's the final card, Geminis. Honestly, this one is a little better. At least there is quite a few more people on the up and up with this one. What are we at on time? 1:35:30. All right. I think what I'll do... Oh my gosh, will that mean I do 6 videos for you guys? Yeah, your next one, we'll get the fairy messages. I might open up one of the Alice books. Okay, because she's like... doesn't... like, she's still opening the book. But someone also didn't follow through and say what they were doing. Like, they knew better. This could literally be a mentor, a teacher, you know, or someone in a church dynamic, okay, or something. These are also about a separation, maybe a divorce, breaking a contract. Wondering because someone wasn't there. They didn't show up. Someone's tired of waiting as well. Or it's like, once this is finally done, I guess, you can move forward and learn. There's curiosity. Okay. And that's what I got. So check my channel for your next videos. Like I said, I'm gonna lay these out again, and we're gonna see what some of the Fae messages are. The fairy whispers, and then I'll see if we're gonna do the mushroom spirit or trees, by which one comes out with the Fae. All right, thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.